Hello everyone, and welcome to another video from We're Just Two Sisters. I'm Claudia, and I'm super excited to show you this journal. It, quite honestly, is one of my favorite ones. It's beautiful, it's simple, it's not cluttered, and it's really something that you can take and make your own. I like to make journals that basically have beautiful pages inside, but they're available for you to create your own masterpiece, and this is one of those. This little journal is just really pretty. It's got a lot of paper in it. It also has a beautiful spine that's made out of a really classic piece of Victorian material. But let's check it out and see what's inside. It's really easy to open. You simply untie the bow. Let's take a look at the really pretty picture on the front. This is a piece of vellum over a window frame. And if you can see it, it's two little girls that are putting lipstick on each other. And this could be a garden journal. It could be pretty much any type of journal that you would like it to be. Let's take a look at the back. The back is also embellished with some Victorian print paper. The ribbon wraps all the way around and makes just a very pretty closure to this little journal. So going inside, this journal, as you can see, has 3 signatures, 1, 2, 3, that are sewn in and attached to the spine. So again, it has longevity and something that will last for generations to come. On the inside covers, I've embellished these with some pretty gardening material and some pages from an old Western garden book. The same with the back cover. You can see the signature piece here and some additional pages from the garden book. But again, it can be any type of a journal that you like. I did start off with kind of a theme of a garden journal, but then decided to leave that to chance and let the person who owns this journal make up their own ideas. So I'm going to thumb through some of these pages. There are approximately 75 pages of dyed, stenciled or stamped paper that I created myself using lace, coffee dye, echo dyeing, and other varieties of techniques on paper. I've also used some really great craft paper that I had to just kind of give the pages a little bit of variety. So I'm just going to kind of thumb through them. There's also pages from that Western Garden book that's really old, stenciled pages, and these pages can be embellished in any way that you choose. You can create your own masterpiece with this journal. You can create your own pockets. You can create your own envelopes. You can embellish. There's so many great videos out there to watch that can help you and inspire you to make your own creations. And that's kind of what I had in mind with this one, an opportunity for you to just explore your own creativity. So again, I love this dyed paper using coffee and lace. I have a video actually on WereJust2Sisters.com that shows how to make this paper. So if you're interested in trying that technique, check it out. And these are just also some stencils that I used and coffee dyed the paper with the stencils on them. And there's some echo dyed paper here, which is such a fun technique. And there's also a video about using flowers and leaves from your garden to echo dye paper. And that has such a beautiful result, something I think you'll really enjoy. Also added some little cards in here that just give it elements of design texture. I love how this was coffee dyed paper that I then echo dyed over the top of it. And it came out really pretty as well. You can see that the signatures are all sewn in. And then again, it's very sturdy, meant to last. So more pages of coffee dyeing, lace dyeing, so a few stencils here and there. Lots and lots of pages to choose from, and a variety of textures as well, so that you can try out different techniques that you will find on the many videos that you'll find out there on YouTube for making your own junk journals and art journals. So just kind of thumbing through to give you an idea of the different textures. You'll see that some of them are extremely crinkly, which a lot of people love that that sound and that texture. This is a really pretty bird that I stenciled onto some echo dyed paper. There's graph paper. There's book pages, dyed paper, echo dyed paper. I love this one. This was actually the chicken wire that was on the very outside of that folder that I echo dyed these in, and I just love the effect. You can't really see it, but the texture on it is really cool. Third signature, more echo dyed paper, lace dyed paper, some elements of craft paper, book pages, graph paper. And as you can see, you know, it just gives you so much to work with here. I'll flip through the rest of these fairly quickly. I know we're getting kind of at the end of our time. I love how this texture of this paper, when you use the stencil dyeing, this is a technique very similar to using plastic lace for dyeing, but you just basically plaster your stencils all over plain paper, splash it with coffee, and let it sit until it dries, and this is the effect that you get. So pretty. If there's anything unusual, this is a page that I love. I love the composition of this page, where it's a wonderful piece of craft paper that I actually coffee dyed, in contrast to a really old magazine page. I think this is from a literary digest. I found a stack of those in a thrift store once, and boy, have they been wonderful. Here's another example of a coffee dyed piece of craft paper that is in contrast to an old magazine ad, which I think gives a really beautiful design element to these journals. So we're getting close to the end here. Again, more stencil dyeing, craft paper, echo dyed paper. You can see the impressions of the leaves and the flowers there. The Western Garden Journal, a final piece of lace dyed paper, and the back cover, as I said, is kind of a gardening theme with a page from the journal that talks about pruning and cutting trees. So on the back again is a really pretty craft paper element. This little journal is very easy to secure. You simply wrap the ribbon around and tie it the way that you would like it. And as you can see, the ribbon I have purposely kept pretty long so that if you add, not if, when you add all of your different elements to this journal, you have plenty of space in case it gets really fat to still tie your ribbon around it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. This little journal, actually, it could be yours if you would like it. It's on our website at WereJust2Sisters.com. That's WereJust2Sisters with the number 2.com. And it's also available in our Etsy store, which has the same name, WereJust2Sisters with the number 2. So thank you so much again for watching. And my sister and I, Karen, hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you.